All right, Jeff, we're almost to game day, which is great, but do you like bye weeks in season? What do you like doing during a bye week versus a game week?
No, to answer your first question, I don't like bye weeks. I find myself incredibly bored and, to be honest with you, sometimes a little bit depressed. Seriously, I mean, I love, I'm really fortunate. I love my job. I love the kids that I coach. I love the guys that I work with. And so I enjoy what I do every day. And certainly there are still things to do on a bye week, but it's not the same sense of urgency that you operate with when you're playing a game. And so, yeah, it's a little bit less intense. And then the other thing I think is, when you're rolling and you're playing well, you kind of want to keep playing. You want to maintain your rhythm and keep your mojo going. And so sometimes when you have a bye week, you lose a little bit of that. But I think it's been really good for our players to have a little bit of time to recover from some of the bumps and bruises that they've gained along the way. And I feel like we've had a good week of practice, and players' legs look just a little bit fresher. And I really don't think we lost much with the time off.
I'll follow up on the bye weeks, then we'll talk about North Alabama. After Saturday, you're going to have one game in the next 4 weeks. Now, there could be a game added. We don't know at this point, right? But what does that mean for the program in terms of, you want to keep playing and rolling, but you kind of don't have a choice. You'll have San Diego State on December 12th.
Yeah, I think one of the strengths of this team has been that we've made the best of both types of scenarios, when we've had to play fast and play several weeks in a row, or when we've had time off, even when we've had unexpected time off. And I'd go back even to the time when we were quarantined and our players were away from us for a period of time. I think our guys made the most of that situation. And, something I said a number of times as we started fall camp is that my hope was, and my feeling was, that we would be ahead of some other programs for two reasons. One, we have a lot of experience coming back. Two, the type of individual that we have on our team is the type of guy that's self-motivated, has the ability to push himself, even maybe when he's working out in his garage or he's going to run at the park or watching film on his own. And so even going way back to then, I think we've been a team that's shown that we can make the best of whatever scenario is placed in front of us. This will just be another one of those where it'll be unusual. Of course, we'll have the Thanksgiving holiday, and that'll be some good time to spend with family. Again, some time to rest up, and then we'll get after it again and get ready for another good opponent.
Okay, North Alabama has not won a game, but they've played two FBS teams tough, and one of those was Liberty. We're only down 7-0 at half. Haven't allowed a point in the first quarter. So what sticks out about the Lions defense?
Yeah, they've got some talent. They've got a lot of size, particularly up front, a lot of really big physical defensive linemen. Their defensive tackles will be as big as anybody that we've played this year, bigger than most, maybe the biggest that we've seen. Some real length at defensive end that can present some problems for you. And so it'll be a nice challenge for our offensive line to square off against a bunch of big guys. And, we've got a bunch of big guys too. And so we'll be looking forward to the challenge.
They like to slow the game down and limit possessions. Liberty only had 58 plays. So is this a situation where you may want to take the ball if you win the coin toss?
Well, that's something that we talk about each week. Typically, we like to defer for a couple of reasons. One, traditional thinking is that second half start is really important, and that gives you one more possession in the second half, hopefully. And then we have a lot of confidence in our defense, and if our defense can stop someone and give us a short field and play with good field position early, then I think that's positive for us. And so that's something that we do as a general rule. And you're going to get the ball one way or the other at the beginning of a half, and so we'll take it whichever one coach decides to go with.
We're talking with offensive coordinator Jeff Grimes on BYU Sports Nation. I wanted to pick your brain about success and how it's handled. So you're the offensive line coach on a bunch of good teams. The best team, perhaps the 2010 Auburn team where you win the national championship. what is it about success and either ignoring or embracing that you can leverage and help a team with, in particular this team that's in the top 10?
Well, on the teams that I've been a part of where we've had success, and I have referenced that team to our offense here as we've talked this year, and a couple other teams that I've been a part of. I think the thing that sticks out to me about those teams is that you have the ability to recognize when you're in the middle of something special, and because of that, you recognize that every week the game gets a little bit bigger, and so your competitive spirit and your willingness to fight to hang on to what you have, that undefeated record, brings out the best in you. And then I think on the flip side, you have the capacity to say anything that we've done prior to this really doesn't mean anything in regards to this game. I heard Zach say not long ago, none of that matters if we don't keep winning. And that's so true. And I've said every week to our players, our record is 0-0 right now. We're playing a 1-week season, and all that matters is the task at hand this week. And I think our players have really embraced that. And that's been the case with the best offenses and the best teams that I've been a part of in the past. And I'm really proud of how our guys have been able to handle that this year.
Zach Wilson's elevation from a sophomore to a junior has been incredible. He's in the Heisman conversation with everybody, top 5 everywhere, which is really fun. It's been a long time since BYU had a guy this late in the season in that situation. What role do you play, if any, in helping, of course, the team win, but also Zach in this pursuit, which helps the program as well?
What role do I have with Zach in particular? Is that the question?
In the Heisman conversation, because obviously you want to win every game, but is there a situation where you're trying to help him on this pursuit in the meantime as well?
Well, I think our job as coaches is to help all of our players be the best players they can possibly be. And then any awards or acclaim that might come to individuals or groups comes as a result of playing their best and performing their best. And so, the message that I've tried to send home to Zach every week is just to focus on being the best player he can be that particular week, that particular series. And really, I've got to give most of the credit to Aaron, to Coach Roderick. I think he's done a tremendous job preparing him each week and putting him in the best position to make plays and make decisions. But I think, the biggest thing for us as coaches is just to recognize that our job is to take something in a player and bring him from where he is to something even a little bit more than that. And hopefully something maybe even a little bit more than he recognized he could be. And, Zach's one of those kids that's always been very, very confident. But one of the things I've been really impressed with in regards to his outlook on this year is how he's stayed humble, and he's been a great teammate, and he really hasn't allowed any of that hype to get to him. And I've seen a lot of players in that position, particularly towards the end of the season, where it began to impact how they played and how they related to their teammates. And I haven't seen that at all with Zach, and really quite the opposite. So really impressed with his humility and his work ethic. And I guess my biggest role has been, if anybody asks me, I just tell them that he certainly deserves to be in the conversation. And I've only been around one other quarterback that has had a season like this, and that guy won the Heisman. So, yeah, I think he ought to be there.
Yeah, he's absolutely saying and doing the right things. Let's finish with this, Jeff. Besides winning, what are your goals for Saturday against North Alabama?
To play our best game. That's the thing that I keep pressing our guys towards every week. And that's one thing that we hit them hard with on Monday after taking a week where we didn't do a lot of practicing. The players did more lifting and running. We as coaches spent a lot of time doing some self-scout, self-evaluation, and took a deep dive into looking at what we've done this season and how we can improve. And we found that, like any good organization, there are still a lot of ways we can improve. And we're leaving a lot of yards and points on the field at times. And there are a lot of things that we can do better. And so we've pressed our players to try to make this their best week of preparation and hopefully go out and play the best game that we've played as an offense this Saturday.
Well, we're certainly looking forward to Game 9 on BYU TV and, of course, BYU Radio. Jeff, we appreciate the time.
Hey, you got it, man.